Very good morning to all of you. Welcome guys. Welcome you all. How you are doing, everybody? Very good morning. Yes, first of all, do check out your audio. Please, the audio is clear to everybody. Just like it out here. Do check out your audio. Please, the audio is clear to everybody. Yeah, so fine. Yeah, great. So, okay, Mr. Aspirants, today is the last day to avail this opportunity. Now, this Unacademy subscription that is just 8,499 rupees only. And already 1 million GATE aspirants trusted us to issue their dream goals. Now you can trust us to issue your dream goals, and you can able to do the live classes in the top educators, complete syllabus coverage and PYQs का मिलेगा, and then so 3 months के लिए revision भी आपको होगा. And today is the last day to avail these opportunities. You can use the code of BV Reddy and to avail this and have a great learning experience for the top educators. So, new batches been started. You can find the top educators from 24 July से नया बैच शुरू हुआ. Control systems and the network is starting. You can find the top educators. And so for this is for GATE and ESC 2028 के लिए, and this is for GATE 2026 का rankers, ESC 2026 का rankers. You can have a look at now, right? So we offer the 2 subscription plus वाला and iconic. Plus में आपको क्या चीज मिलेगा? टॉप एजुकेटर्स क्लासेस, लाइव डाउट्स होगा, टेस्ट सीरीज भी मिलेगा, structured courses, PDF मिलेगा, live quiz and test, unlimited access. Iconic में additionally personal coach भी मिलेगा and physical notes also you will get. Right, start your serious preparation to achieve dream goals, and so the top educators are there for you to guide you to achieve dream goals. ठीक है? चलिए आज का सेशन हम फॉलो कंटिन्यू करेगा. Previous classes we did some of the problems we have discussed in now here onwards we will do the problems on the KVL KCL का concept हम discuss करेगा. आज KVL KCL का problems. All of you do like the session and share to all your friends. Right. Now tell me now this problem. Yes, you can have a look at now here. For the circuit shown in figure, if IR of T given, so IL of 0 given, they are asking to find the value of phi. Now tell me now what we can do, how we can proceed. कोई idea है तो बोलिए. So you tell me now where I can start. You tell me now. Yes, clearly given this current is IL of T and this current is IR of T, right? Now, at the junction here, we apply the KCL. So, tell me now KCL at the junction by KCL. So, see what into cos of omega t minus phi that equal to IR of t. Okay, tell me this one. Now I am putting the t is equal to 0 in the above equation. Put t is equal to 0 in this above equation. Then tell me now what will get. Now if I put the t is equal to 0 here, then we will come it as what I mean now IL of 0 plus what I mean 12 into cos of minus phi, which is equal to IR of 0, isn't it? Now given IR of t given, so what is IR of t? You see this thing. So IR of t, which is given as 4 into e power minus 3t plus 3 into e power minus 4t. Now if I put the t value 0 in this equation, then we can get IR of 0 will come to be a what element of 4 plus 3 will come now? Will come to be a 4 plus 3, right? Now which will be equal to 7. I can place now IL of 0 is 1 plus, and we have a this is cos of minus theta. Cos is an even function. Cos of minus theta equal to cos theta. So it will come to be 12 into cos phi, and which is equal to 7. So that means simplify this thing from this. So we will come it as, so what you tell me 12 into cos phi, which will be equal to 6. Then tell me now here how much is cos phi value, which is equal to 1 by 2. That means phi value how much now? 60 degrees. Then next one. In the circuit of the figure, they are asking to find the VRT. What a VRT is a voltage across inductor. How to find the voltage across inductor? You tell me now. As we know, voltage across inductor, that is given as VRT, which is equal to L into di by dt. L into di by dt. If you know the current, we can get this voltage. We can get. If I call this current is I of t, yeah, you tell me now how much is value e power at, and this is what tell me now e power pt. So the total current is how much you tell me now here. So the total current I of t, which is equal to, so KCL at this point, that is e power at plus what tell me now e power bt. So that is we will get it as VL of t, that is V of t, voltage across inductor, which is equal to what you tell me now L into L value 1 into di by dt into what you tell me now e power at plus e power bt. Yeah, simplify and get it. How much will come? This is a into e power at plus b into e power bt. Okay. So what's the option we can see now? Option D. Next. Calculate I0 and V0 in the circuit. Find the voltage and current. Now here you can do what we how we can solve it, you tell me now here. So here these two are in parallel. We can find the equivalent over here, and these two parallel. We will find the equivalent for this. So you can see this thing here, how much will come. So this is 70 into 30 by 70 plus 30 means 100, which will be 21. Next, so this is 20 into 5 by 25. 5 5, that is 5 fourths na, so which will be equal to 4. Now these two, we can redraw the circuit now. Right, so this is 200, this is 21, and this is 4. Now, so you can tell me now, we'll get this voltage. If I call this voltage is a V1 and this voltage is a V2, we can get. So you tell me now V1 by using VDR. V1 equal to how much now? So 21 by 25 into 200. So this value equal to how much now? 8 now. So how much will come the V1 here? This is 168. Then what about the V2 value? 200 minus 168, 32. So this is 32 volts. Got it, everybody? Now from this we can get the required things now. So look at now here. Here we have V1. So this voltage which is 168, and this voltage which is 32. Okay. Now you tell me now here. From this, so I can able to get this current. Now if I call this current is I1, and if I call this current is I2. Now you can tell me now here how much is I1 value, and which is equal to 168 by 70. Next, I2 value 32 by 20. So from this we can get the I0 value. I0 which is equal to 168 by 70 minus this is 32 by 20. Simplify and get the value of I0. That means how much will come this I0 value? 168 by 70 minus 32 by 20. That is 4 by 5. So this value is 0.8 amperes. So here, next one. For the circuit in the figure, I1 to I5. I1 to all the currents we need to find. Right, so first of all you can see now here. So here these two resistors, how these two you tell me are parallel. So this value 2 by 3. Value 2 by 3. Next. And thereafter 2 by 3 and 4 parallel. So how much this value will come? So if we redraw this part of the circuit, since we need the each branch current, one by one step we need to proceed. Right. So this is, we can say now 3 and this is 200 and this is 4. And we can see now this value, how this value now here. So this is 4 parallel to what we can tell now 2 by 3. So this value which will be equal to 4 by, so multiply with 2 now this is 4 by 7. This value 4 by 7 ohms. Okay. Yeah, now we can simplify this thing equivalent. This is 2 by 3 now. This value how much now? This is 2 by 3. Next we have 4 by 3 and finally equivalent resistance to terminal R equivalent which will be equal to 3 plus 4 by 3. 3 plus 4 by 7, sorry. So how much is value 21? So this is 25 by 7. 25 no, sorry. 25 by 7 na? 25 by 7. Then how much is value of current you tell me now? This value of current I is equal to 200 by 25 by 7. How much now here? This is 25 H now. So this value which is equal to 56 amperes. Okay. Now, thereafter what we need to get now here, so this means that is this current. This current that is I1 we got now here. I1 value how much now? This is 56 amps. Now thereafter current will divide now here. So this current is, we got it as I1, we got it as 56. 56 amps. Now this current is I2 and this current is I3. Now you tell me now this I2 current will find now. We can apply CDR. So I2 equal to what I can say now, this is 2 by 3 by, we have 4 plus 2 by 3 into we have a 56. So tell me now how much this value will come. Then I2 value will come to be a 2 by 12, 14 into 56. Okay. So now we have, so we can cancel it now here. So this is 8 now finally. So this I2 value 8. If this is 8, now you can get this I3 value how much now? How much is I3 value? So this value is equal to 48 now. 48. Check it. Next, now we need to find the I3, I4 we need to get now. This current we got it as a 48. Now the current will divide here and here will divide. So I4, I5 we need to get now here. So let's find this I4 and I5. So this I4 which is equal to, tell me now this is 2 by 3 into I3 which is equal to 48. Now tell me now what will come here. So 3, 1, 6. So this value we are getting it as an I4 value 32. I4 32, that means I4 32, then I5 value how much you tell me now? So which will be equal to 16. Okay. Next one. Find I1 to I4, all the currents. Now first what we can see now, current 16 amperes going down, so we can say it's upward direction. So then this current which will be equal to minus 16 amperes, isn't it? Minus 16. Now I will be calling this current is a Ix and this current I am calling it as Iy. Thereafter current will divide. And first of all, so here 250 parallel. How much is value terminal? 200 into 50 by 250. So this is 5 now. 540, which will be equal to 40. Next, this one. Next one. 60 into 40 by how much now? 100. So this value which will be 24. Now I will redraw this part of the circuit now. So yeah, I can take the current upwards minus 60 I can consider now. So we have this is minus 16 amps. So here this is 40 and this is 24. And we are calling this current which is Ix and this current we are calling it as Iy. So you can tell me now how much is Ix and Iy value first. So this is Ix equal to, this is what to terminal 24 by, so this is 64 into minus 16. So tell me now how much is value. This is 4, then 4, this is 6, which will be equal to minus 6 amperes. Ix value. Next. So from this we will get this Iy equal to what terminal, then obviously minus 10. Now this Ix, Iy we got now this current will divide between I1, I2, I3, I4. So this I1 we can find now here. I1 is this current, that is Iy we have taken. Okay. So you tell me now how much this one, this is Iy will divide now. So 200 by what terminal? 1 second. So 200, this is we have taken as Ix only. Okay, this is Ix only and this is Iy. Okay. So this I1 value, I1 is equal to what you tell me now, this is 200. 200 by 250 into Ix. Ix value minus 6. So how much this value will come? 0.05455. So it will come to be a minus 24 by 5. Next, what about this I2 value terminal? I2 value, so here this is 50. So 50 by 250 into minus 6. So how much this value will come here? 0.055, which is minus 6 by 5. Next we can get this I3 now. So this I3 means this current 40. So that means 60 by 100 into what is minus 10, which will be equal to 0.000 minus 6. it for today's class, and next